Right, so let's start there. You know, you get a lot of love, I'm sure, back home, but you got some opposition here in the States from some other promoters at times, right?
Well, I prefer to call it fear.
Fear, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fear what? So, I mean, look.
Fear of being outgunned.
Yeah, and you know, the Forbes article just came out, right? And some of the people that are your detractors, like Oscar or Leonard at times, you're not always his favorite. They don't always have the most favorable things to say about you, but you're ranked as the #1 boxing promoter. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we're the only global promotional company in the business. So look, you can always debate who's the biggest in what market, right? But one thing you can never debate is who is the biggest globally, because we're the only global promotional company in the world. You know, we're doing 35 to 40 shows a year. We're in the UK, we're in America, we're in Mexico. You know, this weekend we have a show. We're in Australia, Italy, Spain, Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, everywhere. So we're on another level to all of the promotional companies as a global business. But you've always got the debate of who is #1 in the US, who is #1 in the UK. So, you know, I think it's all good. You know, I mean, you have to understand, I've also got a job to do to raise my profile in America, to become, you know, a face of the business and a face of boxing, or a spokesman for boxing in here. And when you've got people like Oscar de la Hoya, who is a legend of the sport with a huge profile, saying my name all the time, or you've got Gervonta Davis, who is one of the faces of boxing, saying my name all the time, it's very good for me. So I like to just wind them up a little bit and keep them talking, you know.
What's the logical next step, Eddie?
Look, I mean, the logical next step is, for me, there's a lot of work to do still in America. Like, we've had tremendous success, obviously, with Canelo Alvarez, you know, with huge fights with him. And now, you know, you look at our schedule, obviously we're in Puerto Rico with Subriel Matias. You know, we've had a great run with Devin Haney in the past. You've got Jaron Boots Ennis now, which was a flagship signing for us. You've got Bam against Estrada, June 29. You know, we had Dimitri Bivol, who's got big fights coming. So we're in a great position. But now I think it's time to start signing these guys up. We've had probably 6 or 7 of the top 20 pound-for-pound fighters in the world come onto us in the last month wanting to sign with Matchroom. One of them was Jaron Ennis. But I think my worry is always that we can't deliver on our promises, and I would never sign a fighter if we can't deliver. And the worry is that you sign too many fighters and then they become inactive. We've seen it so many times, right? So I want to be really selective on who we sign, but I do think it's now time to gobble up 2 or 3 of these great talents and really give them the platform and the promotion that they deserve. I mean, it still baffles me. You've got a guy like Boots, who in my opinion may be in an argument for pound top 5 within 12 months, right?
#1.
And it's like, we went on sale yesterday. We had 4,500 tickets. That's all we had on the pre-sale. We sold them out instantly. How on earth has Boots Ennis not boxed or headlined in Philadelphia? It's absolutely crazy. I don't understand it. Is it laziness? Is it you want to keep him in a box? Like, you know, and if you look at what we did when we took Devin Haney to San Francisco, we sold 16,000 tickets at the Chase Center. Like, and you've got to sometimes roll the dice a little bit, but you're not really rolling the dice when you're headlining him in his own city where he's born and bred, in a sports city like Philadelphia as well, with a great venue like this. So we go on general sale today. I reckon at the end of today we'll be at, I don't know, 6, 7, 8,000. We've got 9 weeks to go to the event. You imagine you're Jaron Ennis, you walk in here today and you look around and you go, fuck me, I have arrived. My name is everywhere. I'm up on the Jumbotron. You guys are here. My press conference is in Philadelphia. We've sold out the lower bowl already nearly. Like, it's such a great feeling. And for a special fighter, that's where you're going to get the best out of them. When you make them feel like a star, you know. But the ones that perform under this kind of pressure in their home city, they're the real stars. And Jaron Ennis is a star. And I like this kid, Cody Crowley, by the way. You know, I've seen him up the rocky steps this morning. He's 22-0. I think he won't be good enough on the night, but he'll be bringing it. So let's see how Boots is. And anything less than an A-star performance from Boots is not good enough. Because we've got to win these titles at 147, and then he's got to go and fight Terence Crawford if Crawford can come through Madrimov. And every day that passes, I still think to myself, Matchroom is going to flatten Terence Crawford on August the 3rd in Los Angeles. As much as I love Terence Crawford.
Eddie,